Hi, my name's John Price, and this is my second look at the convention of using splinter bids. A splinter bid is a pretty sophisticated idea, and it really is stretching it for beginners to learn it, but it's worth having a look, and that's what we did in a previous video. This time, I want to show you a couple more contexts where splinter bids can be used. But it is difficult, and I think you need to have been playing for a while and deem yourself as being an intermediate for this to be really suitable. As usual, let's look at an example hand. Now, just as a reminder, a splinter bid goes like this. You make an opener. Let's say you bid 1 spade. And then your partner shocks you completely by doing a double jump to the 4 level and telling you in a new suit that 1, they're up for game in the suit that you've just bid, and also they've got a singleton or a void in the suit that they've just surprised you with. It doesn't happen all that often, but when it does, it's a great way of discovering whether you're going to stop at game or whether it might be worth going on to a slam. And when it does work, that's a great feeling. But there are other contexts where the splinter bid might also be useful. Let's have a look at this example here. This example is West. And let's just see what's happened to the bidding. East, your partner has bid 1 heart. And the opponents aren't bidding at all, they're passing. Now you've got to respond now. You've got an opening hand. That is quite a nice 1 no trump opener. But you're not the opener. You are responding. So keep it nice and simple. You're already excited because you look between you that you're going to get a game in something. But you bid the obvious 1 spade. Now your partner comes up with a shocking bid of 4 clubs. Wow, that's a double jump to a brand new suit. There ought to be enough in that message to say this is something unusual. And then you go dragging yourself from, dragging the memory from a long distant past that this must be a splinter bid. But it's unusual in that the splinter bid, when you first learn it, comes from the responder. This time it comes from the opener. Well, what does that mean? Well, you've only bid 1 spade. You've got a good hand, but you haven't revealed that yet. That's not your duty. As responder, your duty is to give the opener the opportunity to make their second bid to describe their hand. And by golly, have they described it? Their second bid says this: partner, I've got 4 spades as well. And partner, I think we can make a game together at least in your suit of spades. Wow! Now think about it. You've only said that you've only got 6 points or more. Yet your partner is confident of already getting game, and there might be something else on as well. A splinter bid has always got that question, do you fancy a slam, partner? Now you haven't got 6 clubs. So you haven't got 6 points. In fact, you've got 12 points. So you've got a really nice hand. And in fact, your partner has also told you that he's got either a singleton or a void in clubs. Your 1 weak suit. Wow, that means your partner has got a very strong hand, if we're talking about points. it's probably 18 points or more. Better, if you can do this, that your partner has evaluated his hand using losing tricks. It's a 5 losing trick hand or better. And you, discounting clubs because your partner's got a singleton in it, has got 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5 loser hand yourself. Wow. I think the answer to the implied question, do you fancy a slam partner, is definitely, oh yes. And so what you need to do is to bid 4 no trumps, and then you're home and dry. Let's look at one more example. Okay, well, this is a nice looking hand. You would certainly plan to open if you could, and yes, as south, you are the dealer. And in our call to describe this hand, which is 14 high card points and 5 spades and 4 hearts, would be to open 1 spade and then hopefully get a bid of 2 hearts in as your second bid to describe the hand really well. Let's see how the bidding transpired. You open 1 spade and your partner replied 2 clubs. And that's a new suit at the second level. So they're saying they've got 10 points or more and things are looking good. You execute your plan and bid 2 hearts. And then you get the shocking reply of 4 diamonds from your partner. Now that's got to be an unusual bid. For a start off, it's the 4th suit. But no, hang on, if you've heard of this, it is not 4th suit forcing, because there's a jump there from 2 hearts to 4 diamonds. But it's not a double jump. And you're thinking, well, splinter bids require a double jump. But it is a jump, and it is at the 4 level. And what else can it mean? Do you see what I mean? Splinter bids have got a lot of uses, and this is stretching the rule about a double jump bid, but it has all the hallmarks of being a splinter bid from your partner, and it is. Wow, that is good news. Your partner is now saying, although it's a delayed splinter bid, they're saying, partner, I have got enough points with yours to get 4 hearts without a problem. And by the way, I've got a singleton in diamonds. Do you fancy a slam? Now, what do you think? That gives a whole new gloss to your hand. You've got a lovely spade suit, and between you, you've got great hearts. Your partner's got a singleton or maybe even a void in the diamond suit. So those 2 losers you had there sort of vanish away, maybe become 1 loser. And you've got some nice clubs there. You've got a king and another. I think your only choice here is to investigate slam and bid 4 no trumps. Okay, well, those 2 examples are slightly unusual contexts for a splinter bids, particularly the second one. But it shows you that in the first video, I said splinter bids are pretty unusual. But if you include these sort of examples as well, they'll appear a lot more often than you think they would. I suggest you give them a try. But wait a minute. There is one significant downside to using splinter bids. Splinter bids and using the Gerber convention for finding out how many aces you've got just don't fit together. So if you're going to go for splinter bids, as I suggest you do, then if you've been sticking with the old Gerber system, then I'm afraid that will have to get the old heave-ho. Hey-ho. There are ups and there are downs to any convention. I hope this has been useful. Thank you for listening.